I came to the point of our business where I realized that I have learned the right strategies and I have the right knowledge to be an expert in my industry, but I've created the business and accelerated pretty quickly. So I got to the point where I realized that I need an expert on putting the systems in place, gain clarity as to the next direction where I would like to take our business. So what this workshop gave me is there were a number of structured exercises which helped me to understand as to where we stand, what are the opportunities. But most importantly, even during the exercises, I was looking at pros and cons of various options. And by the end of this exercise, I was quite sure as to the direction I want to take my business to, but I wasn't asking myself the right questions. So it takes an expert, a person, an outsider, to step outside and to ask the right questions. And that's exactly what I've gained from this course. I was able to finally gain clarity on where my expertise lies and what's the best way to take the business forward. The question I was asking myself is, I had a number of options and I thought of a number of opportunities within my business. But I still needed to do additional research to see if there's a demand, if that's the best option. And what Ozana gave me is coming from a business background and understanding the demand. She was able to point me in exact right direction for my business, for my expertise. So that clarity that I was missing, that was my main objective, and that's exactly what I was able to gain. This being end of tax year, I'm quite busy clearing our affairs, putting them in the right order, systemizing and putting the process in place with what we currently do. I was concerned that if I divert my focus, I won't be able to implement the strategies that I will learn, and by the time I will go through the workbook, I won't have that clarity of mind. I will forget some of the ideas. So being a single mom and running the business, you always have different priorities. But if I didn't attend the course, I would have spent too much time doing additional research or trying out different opportunities without realizing that I'm wasting time. And time is the most precious asset. So by coming today and yesterday to the course and taking this course, I've gained the clarity. And once I complete mapping out our process and finishing end of the year affairs that we're busy with at the moment, I will know exactly where to take our business next. So I won't be spending additional money and valuable time on the things that wouldn't have worked for us. So that's the most precious aspect that I've taken from this course today. I do believe that the course is very good value for money. In fact, you get in more by attending the course. You would have ended up taking more separate courses, reading the books, looking for information. So the time you save by doing this intensive 2-day course, you can't even put the value. So the value for money is incredible. I would absolutely recommend the course to any business owners, but also to people who are just considering getting into business. You have to be very clear as to your 7 whys, why you're getting in the business, the impact, your story, because if you don't know your audience, you don't know your value proposition, you would end up spending time and money getting to that point. You need to have that clarity from the beginning to get from point A to point Z quicker. Otherwise, too much time wasted, and time is absolutely precious. So taking the course gives you that structure, it gives you clarity, it gives you objectives, and it helps you identify your value proposition. Before I came to the course, I felt that something was missing from my business, but I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't able to pinpoint. I thought about taking additional courses to fill in the gaps. I was considering going into different industry to help us with the cash flow, to identify direction. Where I'm at now is I'm very excited because I'm finally able to clearly see the path we will be taking our company next year, and I'm confident that we will be prosperous, and that's the right path, because not only I see very clearly the impact, how current the problems and the solutions we have for those problems, but it's very exciting to know that the company you created has the future, and you're very clear on the direction you can take it to and you can grow from. So absolutely excited, yes.